Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel once again. If you're new here, my name is Gladys and the channel is called Gladys Lynn. Thank you for coming always. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. In the house, I have the Queen of Africa. I call her a queen because she has been doing an amazing work. More so here in Kapwachi, guys. I find her work so amazing. So I'm not going to introduce her. Let her introduce herself.
Hello guys, welcome back to Lynn's channel and please endeavor to subscribe. I'm African Nyako and my channel is African Nyako. So please pass by and subscribe to my channel too.
Okay, guys, ever since I came to this region, I've found so many surprising things happening. The culture itself, oh my god, it's so shocking, guys. There are a lot of things I've evidenced, and to me, they are so shocking. So, I want to discuss those shocking cultures. And if you find it so okay, you might happen finding yourself getting a man here or a wife because you might be interested. Um, what I want to ask, I've seen people living together in a homestead, a co-wife. Tell me about that. How is it normal? Because for me, I think to an extended family like that, living in homesteads, there must be a lot of rumbles that do happen. Uh, Socialism, how do they manage that? Why is it like that first?
So
I expect to be a lot of segregations. How do they manage that? Tell me about that.
so
Mm,
first of all,
mm.
before I went to the city, I thought everyone stayed in a homestay.
Oh,
So that's how normal it is.
mm,
And then no one owns land here. Like my father doesn't own his land, it's for his grandfather.
grandfather.
So basically, you have to stay with your lineage.
Mm.
This is our ancestral home.
So everyone has to stay here.
Yeah, you're not going to tell your brother not to build a house
So
here.
meaning no one has right to sell off the land.
No, 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 you don't sell off ancestral home.
Wow.
So my father, his brothers,
Mm.
and then a girl, their sisters who don't get married, all stay here. And if they get married and they decide to come back home, still they are welcome and they will also build a house. So for the co-wife,
Mm.
if your husband wants to bring another wife,
Mm.
they will ask for your permission still,
Mm.
but hoping that you say yes and it's just to say a yes. You have to say a
What if
yes.
I say no?
Then maybe he will tell you, you know what, you're selfish, or you're going to die doing the work alone,
Oh.
farm work. So you better say yes and you get an assistant.
Assistant, imagine. Mm.
Yeah, so basically that is it. Like no one feels bad. Like there are people who feel bad, of course, internally, but
Mm.
they'll not express it because here in the homestead, all we want is unity, and they teach
Unit.
you to be united.
And I've seen people, they work together. That's so good, but the other way, really, when you go back to Buganda, it will be so hard people working together like that. I've seen men at home
So
and
yeah, you told me also about food. We eat together
yeah.
because if you have one sauce and one food, and you guys, your hands are all coming together,
Mm.
it also brings
It,
unity
oh,
and peace. Because I'm going to quarrel with you, but time for food, we are
you're
eating
going to sit
together. We'll
together.
end up talking and
Mm. Reconciliation.
reconciliation. Yes.
Okay. Anyway, that's so nice because even for kids, I think they get groomed knowing like whatever happens between us, by the end of the day, we have to get back together. I was talking about the men in this. I was talking about the men in this village. How come for them it's normal for them to be at home and with their wife to get burdened with all the house chores, going to the farm, cleaning, cooking, everything?
This goes back to the African society setting. A girl child is taught right from the childhood to do house chores and her duties and to be a good wife.
What
Understand?
does it mean to be a good wife?
Like to take care of the husband, that's number one. Take care of the children, do all the house chores, and then farming. So you never find a man or a young boy being taught by the mother how to cook and take care of a wife.
Yes,
You
that's
understand?
normal.
So they grow up feeling like they are king and they have that entitlement of being taken care of. Understand? If your husband works here in the village, well and good, but majority don't.
They don't work. Yes, that goes to the man's responsibility, working for the wife, for the family. But they don't. It's
That
the wife
works
doing
a
it.
lot in central Uganda, but here, men here, yeah, if you find the one who works well and good, they'll always provide. But
And a
most
few.
of them have women providing for them.
So, guys, men out there, if you want to live like a king, a woman to work for you, just come to this region. You get all that.
Actually, when you have only one wife, your friend will always ask you, be like, yo, how are you going to sustain yourself with only one wife? Who's going to dig for you?
Really?
Yeah, so that's how serious it is that you have to have more than one wife.
Now, why do they? Okay, now it's being okay, them getting more than two wives or having two wives, but why do they go to that extent of using the wife's money to the extent of selling off her goat and get a co-wife?
But what do you expect from someone who is not working? They have to use
Let
the
him not
income
get. Let him not
available.
get a wife. Let him help
Those
around.
are your thoughts.
Let him get a job for himself. Let him use
Where?
his own money.
You can go, so a man will be like this, yeah, I'm going to help you in the farm work. Then you go to the farm, the garden, you dig, then you sell out your crop, you sell out your crops. After selling them, you'll be like, you know what, my wife, we have got money, but this is when we worked hard. So why don't we get a third person?
Wow. A third person. Would you agree on that? Would you
Me?
settle for such a man?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking in general, we're not about.
Yes, but I'm asking for your opinion.
It depends. If something is genuine, if it's a sounding reason, why not?
Sounding reason.
Yeah. And then if you get married here and you only give birth to one sex, the man will never think it's his like it's his fault.
Oh.
Or it just happens like biologically. They have no control. No, they always say this woman is only producing girls. I have to bring another one who will give me boys. And the vice versa.
Do they have a demand of boy child a lot?
Girl child. Ask me why.
Why?
Dowry. It's like an investment.
Why?
Because for the boy child, it will take your cows away. But for the girl, it will bring you more.
Really, guys, so surprising shocks. So, guys, I've seen in one of your videos, guys. If you haven't checked her out, go to her YouTube channel. There is a video really that surprised me. When they are bringing the bride, it was an arranged marriage. Do they still do that?
Yes,
Really?
yeah, like it's not a must. It depends. Like if you trust your parents, yeah, they can get for you, and you also have a right to deny that. To tell them no, I don't like that lady.
So they will also look for someone else.
No, you can tell them either to look for you or you can go ahead and look for yourself.
Oh, that's better. Because really arranging for you someone you don't know about, really, I think it's kind of.
But I always say older people know what suits you best or what's good for you.
But I also believe I myself, I know what I like most better than anyone
then
else.
You tell them that you're going to get a partner for yourself.
There is something that happened. I was talking to Auntie and I told him to get me someone. And I got someone. And do you know what they did to me? She told me, when you meet that guy, you have to keep quiet. Yeah, when I meet her.
Yeah, it's called the Yaba dog.
Yaba dog.
Ayaba dog is like opening your mouth.
Yes.
So they have to pay you some money
and
for you to start talking. Actually, most of the things here for the new bride about her money. If she brings you water, pay her money.
Really?
So when let me say it's an arranged marriage, you come, you have to sit, keep quiet. They talk to you, don't answer.
Yeah.
Then they'll be like, have something here. And then you'll be like, thank you, and you start to greet them. Now they have permitted you
to talk. So you don't have any right to say anything.
Yeah, and then the same happened to the chicken. If you are a new bride, they'll serve chicken. Actually, you're the one cooking the chicken. but don't temper to eat it.
Really, I need to taste the sauce if it's
Don't.
delicious.
Once they see you, and mostly if you're cooking and you're a new bride, they always leave this young kid around you to see if you're going to eat from the kitchen.
Spying on you.
If you eat, the kid will go and tell the elders, that one has tasted from the kitchen.
They are traditional. So what happens if I eat that chicken? What are the implications?
They'll wait for you, serve the chicken, they eat it. When they are done, you come to pick the place. They'll tell you, where is the chicken you cook?
But they ate it.
You can't tell them that they ate it. They'll be like, we have not seen it. Why? Because there's a piece missing. So go get another chicken, prepare it, and bring it again. And they will count the pieces. I don't know how, if this years they still do like this century. But back then, my grandmother's time, they could count. Because it happened to my grandmom. My grandmom was from Buganda, like you. So when she came, she didn't know. So she was preparing the chicken. She did it. Like first, she didn't have like a mother-in-law. So it was hard for her. She just had to learn from other people. Yeah. And then she had like language barrier. All the people around were illiterate, they couldn't speak English, and then she had to figure out everything by her own. So one day, my grandfather had like visitors coming around, like his brothers coming, and gave my grandmother chicken to cook for them. So she was preparing the chicken, and then one of her kids was crying around, "Mommy, I want to eat." And then my grandmother gets one piece of chicken and gives to the kid. The kid eats, and then after she serves the chicken, takes to the elder. They start counting the pieces, and they call her. They're like, "Mama, so and so come. Where is the chicken we gave you to prepare?" But
it's there.
But no. How many pieces should they be? That so and so many pieces, and then they're like, okay, something is missing. And then she had to go and look for another chicken from the neighbor. Yeah, I remember she had just come, doesn't have any chicken around.
Yeah.
She had to go and buy chicken and then prepare for these guys, and then they
on that
ate.
same day.
Same time, they're not going to leave.
Guys, tell me about your tradition culture shocks, wherever you are, and tell me where you're watching us from. What I also found so interesting and shocking is the gifting habit in this region. Don't you ever get out of gifts like goats, chicken to give out? Because whenever a visitor comes, you give out, you give.
So here, if you move around, everyone's homestead, they have chicken and goats in plenty.
Yeah.
And why do they keep them in plenty? Mostly chicken is for visitors and the goats. And then the cows, we have community rearing of the cows. Like we put them somewhere. Not every homestead have cows, but they do have cow in reality, but they don't keep them like at the home.
If you have your cow, you give it away.
You take it to
someone to take care of
around here, all their cows are there. You see?
Oh, there are those ones.
Yeah, those are not only one person's cow.
Oh, I thought when I saw them, I thought they.
When you move to our way to the river, you saw somewhere.
Yes, I saw.
So that's for that community.
How do you distinguish yours from the rest?
Of course, you know your cow. And when your cow gives birth, you're going to go there and they will show you, then you mark it. And then when it gives birth the second time, then you give it to the person who's taking care of it. Like that. Yeah. So, what was I telling you? I was telling you about the visitors. Like, even if I want to go every day at my maternal relative's home, they will still give me chicken every day. Every day. Like, it's like you've not honored your visitor if you don't give them gifts. And if I don't want to eat the chicken, I'll carry it and back with it home.
If they happen,
and if we go, me and my siblings all,
they
give us a boat. Yeah.
So guys, when we came here, we were gifted a goat. My friends and I, we slaughtered it and roasted it. We had a lot of fun. Even fish, huge one, guys. These people like giving. And for that matter, when I get married in this region, what do they give?
So when you get married, you go back with your husband. But on the wedding day, you receive gifts: cows, goats, most especially goats, and then saucepan, Benson, cups, like whatever. You know what people do? Like they get like a group and then go dig for other people. They pay them, so they get that money and they buy you a present. Like get 7 people buying you
Oh,
a cow.
cow.
Yeah. So you tell them that my wedding is this time, so they prepare you
And
because they like celebrations. And then another gift they give you when you get married, it's when you give birth and they're coming to see you. Your family will prepare for you. I have a video when you went to visit my big sister at her home in Arua. Your family will prepare for you. A lot even they come with the neighbors. So what you have to do is only prepare for them food. Yeah. But they'll come, give you everything, like they give you the traditional things, the stools, everything. So we just have that culture of giving. That's it. Because they believe if you don't give, you're selfish.
You're selfish.
Yeah.
So, guys, I found the culture shocking, but as well, it's nice from them. They're amazing people, so kind, so loving. That's one. Before I forget, there's one thing I want you to tell out to the people. I, I included, I used to think so, that people from the north are hostile, unfriendly. You understand? That's what I used to think. And there are some people who still think like that. But after coming here and evidencing their life, staying with them, I really find it so opposite.
Do I look hostile to you? Guys, don't base on the stereotype to conclude. Always go. Because most people think that Africa is just like a world, there's the lions everywhere. It's because they have not come and they based on the stereotypes around. So I don't know how I can stress it out to you to tell you that we are not hostile.
We are
We're
not.
just human beings like you,
Yeah.
and we are approachable, if not more approachable than anyone.
That's so true, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching until this point. Don't forget to go check out on her channel and tell her you're
African
from
nyako.
Gladys Lane, African Nyako, the Queen of Aqua. Thank you. Bye.